Today, from Ford Field.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Breaks a tackle, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Goff now looking to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. Back deep is Jalen Darden.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3 and out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Now Goff on 1st down.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
This 2nd and 4.
Now Goff.
This to Laporta, right side.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Goff.
There's Laporta, and he's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Jalen Darden now to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Smith
Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing. Here's Ken Walker.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So out now come the Lions.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know.
And now off to the races down the right side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, Montgomery, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Goff now to throw. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now it's Goff. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Brooklyn?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Goal. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Way back at the 17 now after the loss. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Goff.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Gates' kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Smith's throw into the hands of Fan.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Throwing now is Geno. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that is incomplete. Again, Smith eluding the pressure right.
Smith and Jigba with a grab.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Geno down to throw. Flushed out right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Geno.
He'll find Metcalf.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Smith on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Third and 2, Smith escaping the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Smith eluding the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing again is Smith. Flushed out right.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come up, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Walker now on 1st and 10.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Again, it's Walker. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Now Smith. Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Goff now looks to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To the air again. Goff. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Derek Hall able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Laporta.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 4.
Here's Smith.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Now Gino on 1st down.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now to the ground, here's Walker.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
And going right back to Walker.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here's Walker.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Now it's Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Goff. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Goff throwing again. That's complete right around the 8. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Back to throw, Goff.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
DK Metcalf, 70 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10, Goff again.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw.
That is caught by Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the red zone now, Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs
From 17 yards out.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after here coming up. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards.
And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Smith going to throw it.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.